Hello, how's it going? This is Dylan Langei, branch manager and home loan officer at Evergreen Home Loans. If you're watching this video, you are interested in a jumbo construction loan. What that means is if you need to borrow over the conforming loan limit and you are building a home. Currently in 2023, the jumbo threshold is 726,200 if you are not in a high cost area. So if you need to borrow more money than that, that's not your total build costs or anything. That's the loan amount. What you need to borrow is more than $726,200, then this is the video for you. Remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. I do weekly videos. I also have other construction loan videos on my YouTube channel on our lot loan product, our conforming construction loan product, and then also manufactured home loan for new construction as well. So, and then also our rehab product. So make sure you check out the YouTube, subscribe so that you get notified about other videos. And then WhatcomHomeLoans.com is my website, which has a lot of the resources, mortgage updates, videos that I launch, online reviews where you can get rates, all that good stuff. Okay, let's dive into it. So I'm quickly going to give you the program highlights. If you want the very 30,000 view kind of overview of the program, here it is. So here are our fees. So it's a $7,500 flat construction loan fee. I will tell you, most companies charge 1%. So this is pretty dang good because if you think about it, if you're borrowing 726,200 or more, most likely that 1% fee at other companies is going to be more than our 7,500. Okay. Also, $3,000 of that is refunded when you do at the close of the takeout construction loan. So basically, it's refunded of that fee is refunded as a lender credit, which is pretty incredible. $1,050 for inspection fees; those are the monthly draw fees, and then $150 date down endorsement. Date downs are where they check with title, make sure there's no liens on the property throughout the process. We can do 25% down to a $1.5 million loan amount, primary residence, 20% down to $1 million loan amount, primary residence, and then 30% down to $1 million loan amount, second home. It's new stick-built construction or renovation of an existing stick-built property. So this is for new builds and renovation loans over that jumbo threshold. You need a 720 FICO. What that means is Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax are the three that we pulled. Your middle score needs to be higher than that 720. Max 38% debt to income ratio, which means that your debt, which includes the construction loan and any other current debt, cannot exceed 38% of your gross monthly income. The construction loan is interest only. A perm takeout loan, investor jumbo refi. So this is a two-step construction product. So you do the construction loan and then you come back and refinance when the property is fully built. Maximum of 15 acres on the property, and then you need 6 months of reserves on less than $1 million loan amount. 6 months of reserves is basically 6 months of payments, and then 12 months for over $1 million. So 12 months of payments, right? Whatever that final payment's going to be. And then we have a 12-month construction term with a 2-month free extension, which is pretty unheard of. And then one additional month extension is $1,500. That's pretty good from what I've seen elsewhere. Okay, that's the very high level view. If you want to dive deeper, stick with me here. So this program is designed to finance the construction of a new primary residence stick-built home. Two-step means the borrower has one loan for the construction and another for the permanent takeout loan, the refinance. Okay. Anytime on this video, you can pause this and read through it. I've just done some highlights. So this is a 12-month term with a 2-month extension. We talked about that. The second loan file is a rate and term refinance, underwritten to the permanent jumbo investor guidelines. So we'll decide what jumbo loan fits kind of your criteria. And then within 90 days of completion of the home, the processor will transfer the refi to home office, which really doesn't concern you, and then they'll complete the transaction. But that is when the interest rate on the permanent jumbo loan can be locked, is when you're 90 days away from completion. Once the house is completed, we get that certificate of occupancy. The borrower can close on your takeout loan, the refinance. You can also combine it with our lot loan product, which I have a video on our lot loan product. If you're curious, make sure to check out my YouTube. And then, so these are the down payments, as I said before, and then the minimum loan amount is $1 above that 726,200 or whatever that conforming loan limit is in your county. If you're in a high cost county, it's a higher threshold. If you're not, it's that 726,200. Once again, if this video ages itself, make sure to contact me for what that loan limit is, because it does change every year. Debt to income max is 38%. This is pretty cool. On your departing residence, this happens a lot. And I know that a lot of other companies will make you qualify with your departing residence. So let's say you own a home right now and you're building this dream home. They'll make you qualify for your current mortgage payment and the construction loan payment or the takeout loan payment, which is really, really hard to qualify at a 38% debt to income ratio with all those mortgage payments. So what we'll do is, if you intend on selling your existing property, we'll exclude the current payment. We have to verify there's enough equity in the property to pay off the underlying mortgage. The departure residence must be sold and closed prior to closing the refinance. So make sure you have that ready. If you plan on renting it out, we'll use 75% of the rental income, but we need to document that you have at least 30% equity, which is by a full appraisal. We can do an AVM, which is just kind of looking up what your property is worth. We can do that for closing the construction loan. We'll need a full appraisal. Minimum FICO 720, construction term is 12-month interest only. These are the takeout terms. You can do 30-year, 20-year, 15-year, ARM loans, a bunch of stuff. The construction interest rate changes every month. See the first of the month right here? So, if you're watching this video right now, it's going to be different than if you're watching this video a month from now. So just contact me for those rates. Remember, those are a temporary rate that you're paying interest only on for 12 months or 14 months, depending on how long that takes. Property must be residential in nature. So this is not a shop with, a tiny little bunkhouse. This is residential in nature, 1-unit detached dwelling, primary residence, or second home. Acceptable construction types are stick-built with ADU or detached ADU, a log home, modular home, renovation and or additions to existing stick-built residence. Ineligible off-grid properties, on-frame modular construction, agricultural properties such as farm and ranches, attached condos, manufactured homes, properties not suitable for year-round occupancy, dome home, yurt construction, berm home, multi-unit. Okay, max 15 acres, also multiple parcels. Pause this video and you can read through that. Down payment is a minimum of 10% from the borrower's funds. So you cannot just borrow all the money. You need to have 10%. Gift funds are acceptable with proper documentation. Gift of equity is allowed when purchasing from eligible family members. Reserves, so I talked about that already, 6 months and 12 months, depending on your loan amount. These are just about the appraisal and calculating max LTV. If you're curious, you can pause that. These are the documents that we need before we can even order your appraisal. So a fixed price construction contract, house plans and site plan, cost breakdown, description of materials, purchase and sale agreement. So a lot of people come to me and want to get this thing going without house plans and site plans. That's really the first step, and also working with a builder to see kind of a price point. Obviously, we can look at what you'd be qualified for, but we can't really get our process started until we have all these items. Private roads and utilities, these are a big question all the time on construction loans and all the construction loans that I have done. I do about probably 10 construction loans a year. So very experienced, and I've personally built multiple homes and apartment buildings myself. Utilities are always a big question mark, so make sure you pause the video and read through these in detail. This is about water, whether it's public water, shared well, individual well. These are the requirements. Okay, sewer and septic, power. So right here you can pause. Impounds, so you're responsible for paying the taxes and insurance. We require a 5% contingency. That is an evergreen contingency, not a builder contingency. So on your cost to build, you need to have evergreen's going to basically hold a 5% contingency on top of that for any overruns or change orders. Here are the construction loan fees, which we, I believe, went through, in the highlights. $7,500 flat construction fee, $3,000 is refunded as a lender credit at the close of the refinance to the perm loan. I have not heard of this from any other company. These are super, super low origination fees. So pretty incredible. If you take off that $3,000 when you refinance with us, that's a $4,500 fee for a construction loan, which is very, very low. $1,000 inspection fee. We went through those. Insurance requirements. So you have to get course of construction insurance. So make sure you talk to your insurance agent. If you need a recommendation, I have a lot of great insurance agents I've worked with. This is payments, just about kind of payments, getting those set up. Builder approval. We do have to approve your builder. You need to have a licensed and bonded contractor, and they need to get approved by us. Building permit. So the building permit, or proof that the building permit is approved and ready for pickup, is required prior to us sending the file to docs. So make sure you have that process going. And then extensions, free 2-month is available if your loan exceeds 12-month. And if you need an extra month, it's $1,500. We need to refinance that loan by month 15. So we don't have much wiggle room past that. If you think it's going to take longer than that, this may not be the product for you, or reach out to me if you have any questions on that. So that is the breakdown on our jumbo construction and rehab loan. Let me know if you have any questions, any unique scenarios, anything that was not clarified in the video. And once again, make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure you stay up to date on any and all videos. Thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next one.